Okay, here we are. Hi, guys. How are you? It's the week for YouTube. So here I am. I am on YouTube. Every other week I do YouTube. Every other week I do Facebook. When I do YouTube, it's mediumship only. And when I do Facebook, it is cards only. So it's a snow day today. I didn't go in and do anything downtown at my office because we have a shit ton of snow here in southern Wisconsin. So I am at home just chilling out. I got some stuff in the oven at some point. I need to keep an eye on the clock behind me. I'm going to have to go take some stuff out of the oven or just go shut the oven off in the kitchen. So bear with me. You guys know the rules. Do not call today. Only text. I will call back live on the broadcast here. Today is only mediumship. So, oh my gosh, we got people calling in or texting in. This is great. So, just a little quick news. I was in Waterford yesterday. We had a great group there. I'm talking to Waterford about doing an interesting concept of brunch with the beyond. So we may be able to serve you brunch when you come for that show, which I'm kind of excited about. It'll be fun. Hang on, guys. I'm getting to you. Oh, holy cow. I guess I have like 100 new subscribers in the last few days. So this is awesome. Thank you. Remember to subscribe. That way, if I do a pop up, and I've been known to just do a pop up, and because I get bored and I'm like, let's see who's paying attention, and that way I can kind of get a hold of you, and it'll pop up on your screen that I'm doing a pop up. So, like I said, I am going to just do mediumship or chakra work or just take a look. I have a really cool announcement. So, in my shop, I'm actually closing down the store part, and it's just going to be an office and kind of a healing center and a teaching center where I can kind of do some healing work and do some teaching and see all my clients in groups and individually there. And I actually will start this week doing some healing work on a crystal mat. It's going to be a jade. I have a jade one coming. I'll also order an amethyst. And you can come and lay on this bed and just suck up all this healing. It's amazing. So I can't wait to get that started. And you guys can start making appointments. It'll be $25 for a half hour on that. And then I also have the foot detox and the chi machine. So you can actually use the chi machine while you're on the crystal mat. So let me see here. We have an 859. Remember, do not call. If you call, you go on my shit list, and I will never call you for anything. So just text only. And I am going to try and let you know what area code I'm calling so that you can expect it. However, we do get a lot of 608s here. So just bear with me because that is my local zip. Oh, Owensboro, Kentucky. I have been there. Hang on here. Okay, and remember, I am doing mediumship. That means talking to dead people or looking at your chakras and kind of looking at where you're blocked and what's happening with you today. We're not using cards. So this is the 859. I think she said Owensboro, Kentucky.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jana.
Hi, I'm so happy to talk to you.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that accent in a long time.
You actually did a reading for me on my birthday in Owensboro when you were in town.
Oh, yeah, I used to come there all the time. It was so much fun. Yeah, I haven't been in Owensboro in a long time. It's a fantastic place.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and your name is Stephanie, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to tune into your chakras and just kind of take a look at your energy. So just give me a second here to open up and just kind of open up. Oh, you have some inner ear issues?
Yes.
I can feel it. Third eye's really open. I get some shin pain or something in the lower legs in the front.
My hip has been bothering me.
Okay. Are you flat-footed?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Get the right arch support
Okay.
because that can help with that too. Yeah. Okay. So I get this man who kind of peeks over from the other side, and he's actually holding like tools and like yard work stuff, and just shows me like he was a workaholic kind of energy. Does this make sense?
Yeah, I've got two best friends that have passed away in the last 2 years, and so both of them helped me a lot with my house and my yard, so I'm not sure yet.
Okay. I almost feel like this is somebody 2 generations above, like a grandfather energy. So I'm not sure where this fits in. Hang on, let me see if I can get some names here. Or okay, wait a minute. Do you have a grandfather who wore kind of a straw hat kind of thing, or some sort of hat? Does that make sense?
It's so funny. I don't remember my grandfather was a golfer, so he wore a little golf hat. So my daughter's sitting here saying that there's a picture of him at my mom's house in a straw hat.
Okay, that would make sense then. It might be that he's showing me his golf clubs. Because
that could be.
yes, it almost looked like, tools or tools of the trade kind of thing, but it could be that he is showing me those golf clubs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, he's the first one to step forward for you. So just know that he watches over you. Now, when you mentioned your 2 friends, did one of them pass very quickly without warning? I get kind of a...
Both of them did. One of them was in a motorcycle, he was on a motorcycle and hit by a truck.
Okay, because I get vehicle related with this, and I feel like I'm being shown was here, going about his day, everything was fine, and bam, gone.
Okay, yeah, that would be my friend Dizzy.
Okay, and he shows me big grin on his face. He shows me he parties on the other side. So
yes.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Absolutely.
Tomorrow's his birthday. Yes. I'm so happy.
That's why he's partying on the other side. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, he is the strongest out of your 2 friends, and he comes forward and just shows that he's he's having a good time on the other side. He shows me he knows how much everyone suffered. He tells you congratulations. So I feel like he's telling you that you achieved something, or you've done something that he's really proud of. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Are you going to share with us?
My daughter's here with me.
Okay. So what have you done that is making him so proud?
She wants to be an actress, and she just got into the school for performing arts last Friday, we found out.
Congratulations. Perfect.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That's amazing. Where is the school?
It's here in Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Isn't that where William Shatner lives? You know I'm obsessed with William Shatner, right?
Yes, he used to have a house here. I think maybe he still does.
Yeah, because he has a ranch with horses.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird that I'm obsessed with him, but I am truly obsessed with William Shatner. Love him. Oh, how funny. In fact,
awesome.
Boston Legal reruns were just on earlier today, and I'm just like, oh, I got to watch this. This is fun. You'd think I'd be obsessed with Spader, but I'm in love with William Shatner. You don't expect the medium to be normal. Anyway, that's fantastic. I am so glad she is going for that, and she'll do wonderful there.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, it's good to talk to you again. Thank you so much. And
thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I hope to speak to you again at some point.
Thank you, Donna.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
You take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Lots of texts coming in. Thank you guys. Keep texting. Keep texting so that I have a whole pool of people to call. If you use text shorthand, sometimes I roll my eyes and don't call. So spell it. Because I'm old school and I'm kind of a bitch that way. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm calling the 262. And hopefully, a lot of times with Facebook, we get so many messages, it'll freeze up. But usually with YouTube, I don't get as many. And we don't.
Hello.
Freeze. Hi, this is Jonna.
Hi, this is Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. Where are you from?
Kansasville, Wisconsin.
I've been there.
Oh, my goodness.
I have been there. I did a party in a rainstorm. It was pouring down rain one night. I didn't even know Wisconsin had a place called Kansasville. It's east. It's like out like 43 and 12, right? Or 11, Highway 11.
It's a little east of that yet. It's on 11, yeah.
Yeah. I've been out there, and a little tiny, great little place. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Blink your eyes, you'll miss it.
That's okay. I go to so many little towns to do house parties, and you just never know where I'm going to go next, you know. And so,
I know, I just missed you at Waterford because of the snow coming in and whatnot.
We didn't have it.
You didn't have it?
Well, we got it later. Ken and I even sat down and ate dinner there because we were like so confident the snow wasn't going to hit. But the divas who follow me at some of my events, the Divining Divas, they actually canceled. They were worried about the snow, but the snow didn't start until like 8:00.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we all kind of missed it. It was a good thing. We had a full house. It was great.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So let me tune in on you and see what I can pick up here. I'm just going to kind of tune into your energy.
Awesome.
Oh, lower back pain.
Oh, yeah.
Something going on with your throat.
My throat? No, I don't think so.
I might be picking up someone else as well. I get some lower back pain with you. I get that you astral travel. Your crown chakra is wide open. Your third eye is wide open. You're more intuitive than you know. I definitely feel that when you astral travel, you have those really vivid dreams. Crazy things happen. You know, astral traveling is kind of that weird lucid dreaming kind of experience. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And you do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot more than I do recently, but
I had a weird experience in Florida where I just was flying all over the place, like diving and flying. And have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No.
Okay. Some people who astral travel end up having sleep paralysis. So don't be surprised if that ever happens. So I get an older woman coming forward who shows me a lot of pain before she passed. She just shows me a lot of pain. Is your mom gone?
No, my mom's still here.
Do you have a mother-in-law who's passed?
Yes.
Okay. And was she, because sometimes they don't tell me mother-in-law, it's more like mother, you know.
Yeah.
And she shows me a lot of issues with mobility and some pain issues upon her passing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that would probably be the neck thing because she broke her neck.
Oh, so there was mobility issues.
Yeah.
Okay, and the pain. And she mentions the name Joyce. Does that connect?
Oh, not with her, but that would be on my side. I used to go spend summers with my dad's best friend and his wife, Joyce.
And they have passed also?
Yes.
Okay, so she's bringing Joyce in. So even though she may not have known Joyce, they're still standing together to talk to you. So she brings Joyce in to speak to you. And Joyce is very sweet and talks about how, she's actually singing Stand By Your Man. So that leads me to believe there was some weird marriage stuff, or that she stood by him when she didn't have to stand by him. Does that make sense?
Not with who I'm thinking of.
Okay. Well, just keep that in mind. Yesterday when I did the group at Waterford, there's always things that don't make sense when I bring people up front. And they're like, no, no, no. And then Ken and I sat down to eat and have a drink. And people are like, oh, now that I think about it, blah, blah, blah. So it's so funny when that happens because, it connects later.
Yeah, she actually didn't stand by her man.
Oh, good for her. I think she did for way too long, though.
Yeah, given the conditions, yeah.
I think she did for way too long, and then she was like done over it. Interesting. She just comes through and gives you a great big hug. So just know that. She also holds a baby. She talks about her life, that there was some really sad and pivotal points in her life that she had to learn a lot. Does that make sense?
Well, the baby part, they didn't have any. I was there.
Did she lose a baby?
Child, yeah, a few.
Then that's what she's showing me. And she talks about how sad it was and how hard it was to deal with and how it just changed her as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you stood in as her second kind of, the next best thing. So
yeah, her baby for the summer.
Yeah, she loved it. Loved it. Okay, well, honey, I am going to tell you, you got these people on the other side who come forward, and they're letting you know how much they love you just by coming through.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's good to talk to you.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, we got all kinds of new messages. Okay. Yes, you made it at the 715. Let's give you a call and find out. I love your messages. You're like, did I make it? Okay. Will they answer? I don't call back. Last chance.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Well, honey, you made it, but you didn't answer. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the 262. And bear with me, guys. I got to go pull my spaghetti squash out of the oven in a little bit.
Oh.
Hi, this is Jonna.
Hi, Jonna.
Hi, who is this?
This is Dawn. I'm out in Burlington.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right next to Kansasville.
Yes.
The lady you just talked to.
Yeah. Well, because I do so much over at my cousin's house in East Troy that I have met so many people in the Burlington area and the Elkhorn area and, that whole area. So
I know. Again, I missed you in Waterford. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm there every 3 or 4 months. So there's going to be another one. And I think with the next one, I actually talked to them. We're going to serve like a breakfast brunch kind of thing there. So
how
it'll be fun.
awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, that's a great area. I love it out there. I would love to live like in Delavan area, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken and I have talked about it, and we drive around out there, and we're like, it's really cool over here. So,
yeah,
a small town, but you still have everything you need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, let's see. Where was I in Burlington? I was at the Brickyard over.
Oh, really?
In October, I was at the Brickyard.
Geez, I haven't been there in years. Wow.
Yeah, I did a little show in the basement. It was fun. Really cool basement. I loved it. So, okay.
That's right, because you do private parties, right?
I do private parties and I do group things. I just booked a private group in Elkhorn today. And when I do private house parties, it's $200 an hour with a 2-hour minimum. So, and you can have
Okay.
3 people, you can have 8. So it works out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me tune into
So
your
what would we do? Just message you then?
Yeah. Yep.
Or,
Yeah, you can
okay.
text me just
Okay.
like you did here and we can work it all out. So Dawn,
Wonderful.
I'm going to
Yeah.
tune into your chakras. So let me just kind of
Okay.
tune in and see what I can feel with you.
Okay.
Oh, do you get headaches?
Yes.
Boy, can I feel it. Interesting. Why am I supposed to bring up twins
Twins.
or 2 of the same?
That's so weird because everyone's been teasing my oldest daughter. She was going to have twins this year. You just sent chills right down my spine.
Interesting. I'm supposed to bring up twins.
I mean, you seriously, chills. The hairs are standing up on my arms.
Well, let me see where I can validate this a little bit. There is a woman a generation above you who is on the other side, and she has chickens with her. Like she's feeding the chickens on the other side. Does this sound crazy?
My mother, I bet.
I would bet.
Oh my goodness.
Did she
when
have
we
chickens?
lived out at the quarry, she had fancy chickens all over.
Okay. Okay. She's
Oh
got
my
chickens with her on the
goodness.
other side. She's got like one in her arm and she's feeding the rest. And it's almost like there's a favorite that she likes to pick up and
I'm
talk
gonna
to.
cry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, that is unbelievable. Wow.
Now, did she have some heart issues?
That my dad did.
Okay.
She died of colon cancer.
Gotcha. Okay, Dad's coming forward as well. He kind of growls like,
Mhm.
like he's
Absolutely.
just kind of makes these noises that are hard to figure out what he's saying. But like, if you really know him well, you understand those kind of his.
You got it. You hit it right on. Yes.
And he holds the hand of a little boy on the other side. So I don't know who this little boy is or what this means, but I feel like there's a little boy who's passed.
Well, my oldest daughter 2 years ago, she miscarried.
Maybe.
And I don't know, she kept saying, she says, Mom, I know it was a boy. I know it was a boy.
I can't really.
We never knew.
Yeah, that's hard to validate too. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But they're definitely together. Your mom still kind of spoils your dad and treats him like, I don't know how to explain this, but she enables him is the word I want to use.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I actually was going to ask you if they were together on the other side because she died when they would have been married 50 years when she died.
Okay.
So
yeah, they're definitely together, and she just makes me feel like that's her job to enable him and make him happy.
Absolutely, and that was all 9 of us kids. That's how she was. Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, you hit it right on.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sure did.
Well, they're on the other side and they're fine and they're together. Now, what I want you to do for your headaches when you start feeling them coming on is put your hand here and put another one here and hold your hands there and just kind of envision, you know how a baby, their skull comes together as they get older and, gets strong. That's what I want you to envision is that strength there. And I want you to think about your third eye closing as you put your hand over your forehead. And that's really going to help. You just get a little overstimulated sometimes. And when you get that stimulated, then you need to kind of shut that down and you will feel better and you won't absorb so much energy from people.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you
I hope to see you soon.
Okay. Well, I'm going to focus on the twins, so.
Yeah, good luck. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jana.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I have 843. Where is the 843? Let's find out.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jana.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
And what's your name?
My name is Kiana.
Okay. And you were born the same year as my daughter. So, because you said you were born in 98 on your text. And where is the 843? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from South Carolina.
Okay. Oh, I should have known that area code. You're right. Okay. So, and you're calling because you want a mediumship reading?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me focus in on you and see what I can feel here.
Okay.
Wow, I smell perfume with you. Like really strong old lady perfume. Do you have a grandmother who's passed or a great grandmother?
Oh, ma'am. Not that I can think of. No.
Yeah, this woman is a strong energy. She shows me stacks of pancakes and she shows me or makes me smell this kind of rosy perfume kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like she's showing me she is on dad's side of the family. So I'm not so sure if this is your dad's grandmother. Did you know your dad's grandmother?
No, she died before I was born.
Okay. Ask him about her perfume and see if he talks about it being really strong and kind of flowery. Um, Interesting. I'm just asking about you here, and I'm being shown you need to listen to stay on your path. Um, Are you taking like a trade school course or are you in college now?
I'm in college.
Okay. And what are you going to college for?
Criminal justice.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Criminal justice.
Oh, criminal justice. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Um, Interesting. I'm just being shown that you get a little stubborn and you think that you are on a certain path and the universe is trying to move you and sometimes you trip over yourself. So just be careful with that. And
Okay.
listen to what the universe is telling you to listen to, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did you have any questions?
Well, I was seeing the signs of my ex. I don't know why, but it seems like everywhere I would go, there's always someone that has the name or last name, no matter where I am. And this is like an everyday thing. I don't know what's going on. And he added me back to social media like 3 months ago. I don't know what's going on with that.
So has he passed away?
No, he didn't pass away.
Oh, you know, I'm doing mediumship today. So I'm only focusing on people who have passed. When I do cards and things like that, I do that on my Facebook Live. And that's more with love life related stuff. Okay.
Okay. I
Okay.
have a question. I have an aunt. She died in 2012. I had a dream of her last month, but I don't know what she wanted to tell me in the dream.
Okay. Well, when you dream of your loved ones, it's definitely a visit, and it is their way of saying that they love you and that they're watching over you. A lot of times when you dream of your loved ones, they just come through smiling very blissfully and joyfully. And I've had that experience where we could almost like have this connection and this talking to each other without talking to each other. So I feel like she was letting you know that she's okay and that her soul lives on from the other side.
Okay.
Okay. So tell her thanks for the visit and you'll probably get more.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, honey.
Thank Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I hate to do this to you guys, but I got to drag in my kitchen for a bit. And we're going to take that stuff out of the oven. I just wasn't really as prepared as I wanted to be today. So let me, oh yeah. So I have spaghetti squash mac and cheese, and it is fabulous. Here we go. I just want to shut my oven off. I thought I had everything prepared today for this, and that was just taking a little bit longer than I had hoped it would. Okay. Okay, now I don't have to stress about that. We don't eat dinner until like 7:30 at night a lot of times because Ken works late hours. And so I made, because Monday's my day off, and I always like prepare a couple different things on Mondays for a couple days worth of food. So I made like hamburgers and chicken today, and then I'm going to make a cauliflower casserole, and I have this spaghetti squash, we call it mac and cheese, and it's like mac and cheese, and it's so good. It is like baked mac and cheese. Oh, it's fabulous. If you're on the keto lifestyle, you would appreciate it. Okay, I'm calling the 608.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jonna.
Hi,
Hi, who is this?
this is Tina.
Tina, where are you from?
Milton,
Oh, I
not far
love
from you.
Okay. Well, you know, I used to do readings all the time at Deb's Squeeze In.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I ever seen you there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I really miss going there. I need to get a hold of Deb and maybe hit it up again because it's a lot of fun there and the food is fabulous. So, what can I do for you? You're looking for mediumship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like something general.
Well, I don't do general. I try and be really specific. So let me just tune into you and see what I can feel.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any digestive issues or stomach problems?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking this up. I feel like probiotics would probably put you right in line. So, do you take probiotics now?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's interesting because I get you just a little bit candida prone. So I feel like, you know, watch your sugar intake and see if that helps.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I'm tuning into you, I get a male who comes forward who shows me he's in your generation. Do you have like an old boyfriend or a brother or a male friend who's passed?
I have a little brother that's just a few years younger than me that passed.
Oh, that would make sense because, yeah, he shows me he's in your generation. He's a prankster. He likes to play around. He makes me feel like he moves things on you. He does stuff with your radio. He definitely plays games with you. Are you aware of this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. His passing, he was an adult when he passed, correct?
No.
He was just a child.
Yep. I
Oh.
have a cousin that passed that's more my generation that was a prankster as well.
Oh, hang on here.
And he was an adult.
Hang on. And was his passing due to poor choices of his own?
An accident. That would have been an accident.
It's interesting because he makes me feel like, how can I say this? Had he not made certain choices, the accident would not have happened.
Maybe. Yeah.
Was he drinking?
Nope.
Okay. I'm not sure what this is. And bear with me here because I'm getting a couple other things. I definitely feel your brother and cousin are together. They definitely show me they're together on the other side. But I gotta tell you, was there ever a dog named Lady?
Lady?
Yeah.
No.
Not in the
You're getting a
family?
dog named Lady. Hmm?
Somebody's showing me a dog named Lady.
I'll have to ask.
Okay, check that out and let me know. It's
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's these two boys, or you know, the grown up and the little boy, and then the dog named Lady.
Now, is there a little boy? Like a more younger or?
Yeah, I'm getting like young.
Like young.
Um,
Another one.
and somebody's showing me a farm.
Yeah, okay.
Is that your
That
cousin
makes sense.
with the farm?
Our family, we have family farms.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. I'm just not so sure. There's a bunch of mixed messages coming in here. But it's like you have this whole group on the other side. And
Yeah, I
there's
have a son that's little, too.
oh, that would make sense.
So when you say little, when you say younger, that could be a son.
How old was he when he passed?
At birth.
Okay. Infants come in a little bit different. Not that your loved ones don't grow up on the other side, because they do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had my son shown to me at my colonoscopy when I was coming out of my colonoscopy. My son, who was stillborn, came to me as an adult, and I knew exactly who he was. It was crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, they do tend to grow up on the other side. But he might be showing me little, like being with this group of boys. You know what I mean? Like kind of like I'm the youngest. Yeah.
Yeah, with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't have much to say. And I always say that when you go through something like this, it's kind of like they sacrificed their life so that you would make changes in yours.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's telling me you have made the changes that were necessary, or like you've seen the light that you needed to see. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You're in a completely different place than you were during the time that you were having him.
Yes.
Yeah. And just know he's aware of it and he applauds you for that.
That's nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Are you a nurse?
No. But I do things in the medical field. Volunteer in the medical field.
Okay. Interesting. I'm actually being shown you should have taken a nursing course or gone into nursing at some point.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's just showing me that you would have been really good at it and that you have healing energy. So, yeah. Interesting. Well, you've got this team of boys on the other side that is really rooting for you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for texting.
Thank you.
Me. You take care.
You as well. Thanks.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's see where we're going here. Keep texting, guys. Okay. Yeah, we're calling 920. If you're from the Midwest right now, Wisconsin, Illinois, especially, like we're getting a cold snap like no other. My daughter's up in Minnesota. It's going to be ridiculous up there. Is the 920 going to answer?
Hello.
Hello, this is Jonna.
Hi.
Hi, who is this?
This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Where are you at in the 920?
I'm in Fond du Lac.
Oh, I love Fond du Lac. In fact, I'm looking for an area to do a group event, a venue to do something up there. So, yeah.
I actually have been talking to couple of coworkers and possibly my sister to do a group event.
Okay. Yeah, I'm coming up to Green Bay and Combined Locks in March to do some stuff there. I booked a show in Green Bay, and I have another little one in Combined Locks at a bar, but that one's not going to hold that many. So yeah, I'm kind of getting my way up around that area, hopefully. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. Well, and once I get a venue, I tend to go back like every 3 to 4 months. So yeah, once I get you in my book, it's every 3 to 4 months I'll go do these hotels or bars or whatever. So anyway,
Oh, cool.
but what you're talking about is more a private thing. So let me know and I can kind of combine it with something else that I'm doing. So you're looking for mediumship today?
Sure.
You're like, sure, okay. Well, well, let me just kind of tune into you and see what I can pick up here. Huh. I always pick up a little health stuff or kind of things that happen in certain chakras. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to validate some things. I'm actually picking something up for you in the female organ related area. Have you had a hysterectomy?
Yes.
Did you have fibroids?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm picking up. It's nothing horrible. It might just be like residual energy from having a hysterectomy is what I might be picking up. I'm also picking up headaches. Do you get headaches easily?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can feel that too. And I almost feel like watch blood sugar or keep an eye on your blood sugar. Do you have insulin resistance?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, just keep that in mind. I'm trying to see who wants to come forward for you. Sorry. There's an older gentleman. He calls himself the old man.
Okay.
He's kind of like, I'm the old man.
Okay. That would be what we called my dad.
Okay. He comes forward. He talks about, did he have a hard time walking at the end of his life, or his knees or his legs? There was an issue there?
That I really wouldn't know.
Okay. He just points to his knees and legs and shows me an issue. Is there also a break in the family? Like people who don't talk to other people?
Absolutely.
Okay. He's aware of that. And he says he understands everyone's, how can I say this? He understands, he sees everyone's point, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And he says sometimes there's nothing you can do. You just have to let things resolve themselves. Because if you push your way in, you get pushed back out. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like what he's telling me is you can't muscle your way into something right now. You just have to let it kind of figure its own self out.
Well, we're all pretty bullheaded, so.
I understand that.
Yeah.
He's got a dog with him that looks like Lassie. Or it's real hairy, like a lot of long, thick hair like that. About that size.
That would be a Cocker Spaniel that we had, probably.
Okay. Well, he's got this dog with him, and I feel like he kind of grumbles at the dog, but the dog loves the shit out of him.
Yep.
That's funny. Well, they're definitely together. Was he left-handed?
No.
Why is he talking about left hand or somebody using their left hand?
You know, I don't know. There's only one of the kids, and it's a nephew of mine that's left-handed.
Okay. I'm not sure what, was he able to use his right hand when he passed?
My dad?
Yeah.
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what he's referencing the left-handedness with then. He also says you should do what you love to do and not be stuck in a work environment that you hate. And I don't know if this is for you or someone else in the family, but he's like, it's not worth it if you hate what you're doing.
Oh my God, I am changing careers.
Good girl. What are you doing?
Well, I'm a CNA right now, and I'm in my last semester of college for human resources.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you're almost too much of an empath for a CNA. I mean, CNAs should have empath energy and they should feel things, but sometimes it's too much and you just can't last. You know what I mean?
I've made it so far 30 years, and I'm pretty much over it.
Yeah. No, you've done God's work for 30 years, and that's hard work. So now you get to dress up and go into work and, like, you know, train people for their jobs and that kind of thing, right?
I know, I'm excited.
Good girl. I feel really good about it. It's going to be totally different. And, you know, he says you shouldn't hate your job. So this is good. I feel like you're going to love what you do.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm going to get going and go on to the next one, but thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so very much. Stay warm.
You too. Thanks.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Yes, it's super cold. It's supposed to get super, super cold. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through these texts. Okay. I'm going with the 608. I'm making the call. Okay, I'm going to try and get to as many as I can here.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jonna. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, good. This is Jonna.
Hi, Jonna. How are you?
Fantastic. Who is this?
My name is Diana.
Okay, Diana, where are you from?
I'm from Marshall, Wisconsin.
Oh, Marshall is nice.
Yeah, it's actually quiet.
That's where Stevens Rocks is, right?
Yep. Right in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you
no
know,
neighbors.
I've done parties in Marshall. I've done several parties in Marshall. And then I always stop at, and then I stop at Stevens and pick up, you know, crystals and cards and fun stuff like that. So I like to stop in there once in a while. Yeah. So
I never know you would be here. You've been everywhere.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how much ground I've covered in Wisconsin. It's ridiculous. I mean,
that is so great.
I always have to laugh because I'm like, people probably think I'm crazy because I'm like, oh, where are you from? Oh, I you know, and another friend of mine once, she said she was in Westfield, and I'm like, did you stop and get popcorn? Like, because there's the popcorn place. And she's like, how do you know this? And I'm like, because...
You just know everywhere. That's incredible.
Well,
you're one lucky lady.
In the last 15 years, I have raised my kids and paid all my bills by doing parties. And so it meant going a lot of different directions. And, you know, you kind of learn your way around. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Thank you. But Marshall is a fantastic little place too. So
I really like it. I
Yeah.
like to hear.
so you are looking for mediumship, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It's very important. I almost want to cry, but I'm
Well,
not gonna.
relax. Don't get the pressure up. Let me just tune into you and see what I can feel here.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of go into your energy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She won't even let me. Do you have a sister who's passed? Or is it mom?
No.
Is it mom?
No.
Somebody is showing me lung or breathing issues, and it's a female.
Oh, what? Oh, really? My father passed away. Lung cancer.
I'm also getting.
But I'm looking for my son.
Okay,
passed
hang
away.
on. Do you have a mother-in-law who's passed? I'll get to your son, I promise. But is there a mother-in-law
No.
who's passed?
No.
There is an older female. It's not just dad who's showing me breathing or gasping, like kind of energy.
Wow. I'm not sure who that could be. That could be my grandma.
Okay. Now, with your son, my head hurts.
Excuse me?
Was he responsible for his passing?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, he shows me taking responsibility for his passing. Was there, did he overdose? I'm so sorry.
No.
Okay.
No.
He's just going like this. So I feel like it's something with the head. Does that make sense?
He broke his neck.
Okay, I'm so sorry. It makes my head hurt for sure.
Yeah.
Why is he referencing somebody dressing goats or putting clothes on a goat?
I don't know about the clothes part, but I used to have goats around the house and used to pet them all the time, and he loved it.
So your goats were like dogs. They were like family pets.
Basically, yeah. Or they were neighbors, but I treat them as my pets.
Is there a picture with a goat with sunglasses on?
Oh, with sunglasses. Oh, that sounds familiar. There is one around here somewhere.
Yeah, he's
I'm
talking.
not sure where it is.
Well, I feel like he's with one of the goats that he was particularly close to as well. So just know that. That's so funny
That's
that he's
cute.
showing me goats.
That's cute.
He also is eating peanut butter out of the jar on the other side and laughing like hell. Mm-hmm.
That sounds like something he would do.
Yeah. He's so funny. He's like, who needs anything but peanut butter and a spoon?
Do you know if he comes and sees me at all? Does he say anything about that at all?
Hang on here. Well, he talks about your sleep apnea and that you don't breathe well when you're sleeping. Do you know this?
Oh my God! He knows that.
Yeah. So that tells me that he comes to you in your dreams for sure. But you're not dreaming as well as you could be because you got this apnea thing going on and you're not getting a decent amount of sleep and not remembering your dreams.
So true.
Yeah, and you're not remembering your dreams. So you
No,
definitely
I'm not.
Yeah, get a CPAP. Do you have a CPAP?
No, I don't, but I'm in the process of getting one.
Good. Yeah, and then you might remember your dreams a little better and you'll know that he comes to you. He likes to move things around on you and he likes to be in the car.
He likes to be in the car?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds like him. He was always in his car.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
he loved his car.
You know, he's playing me obnoxious music that I don't like. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Yes.
like thump, 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 thump. Like, you know, just that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. I'm so loud.
Yep. So he still is listening to that on the other side.
I love it. Oh, nice.
And he's showing me birthday cake ice cream. So I feel like somebody's birthday is either coming up or just passed.
Mine just passed.
Okay, then he's giving you a happy birthday from beyond. That's huge.
This is great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, thank you. He's just letting me know that he's watching over you. He's got a dog with him and a goat. A fucking goat. Can you believe that? It's so funny. A goat.
That is great. I didn't know he liked them that much, but he used to comment on them all the time, I remember.
I feel like he'd like take his sunglasses off and put it on the goat and just like laugh and kind of goof around with him like
That's
that.
great.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's happy.
He is happy. And I mean, I could talk a lot about what he went through before he passed. And I'm not going to, unless we have a private reading, because he was just really, he tortured himself in a lot of ways.
He what?
He was really tortured. You know, he was really,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
Oh my, yes.
yeah.
Oh, you hit that right on the nose big time.
Yeah.
And that would be more for a private reading. You're correct.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, honey, I'm going to move on, but thank you so much for texting.
Oh, God bless you for calling me. You made my day. Thank you very
so
much.
You take care, honey.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you just never know that your goats are going to go to the other side to be with their people. Isn't that fun? Okay. Let me see here. Okay, we're going to the 608. And let's see what we can pick up.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jonna.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi, who is this?
This is Mackenzie.
Okay, where are you from?
Milton.
Oh, so close. I need
Yeah.
to do something in Milton again. I really need to get into Junction Pub or Deb's, but you know, I'm gonna be at the VFW in Janesville next month.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, look at my events on my page. So yeah, I have an event planned at the VFW in Janesville.
Oh, cool. I'll have to come visit.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, well, let me kind of tune in on you. Do you have a certain area, or I mean, I'm doing mediumship really, but is there a question or anything you want me to look at?
No, I mean just from a loved one that had passed.
Okay. Okay, hang on here. The minute you said loved one who is passed, it was so weird. I got this Yogi Bear reference, Jellystone reference, which Jellystone is just up 26, isn't it? That campground?
Yes.
And I have a female who tells me that there was no food at the end of her life, or she was on a feeding tube, or she was tubed up and could not eat food, and it pissed her off. Does that make sense?
Oh my gosh. You totally hit that on the head.
And she's eating pie on the other side.
That totally sounds like her.
Lemon meringue pie. So this is really interesting.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Again, she just shows me she couldn't have food. Like they wouldn't let her have any damn food. And she's like, a person should die the way they want to die.
Yeah. Yep.
Is this grandma for you?
It is grandma.
Okay.
She had ALS.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the last few
She
months of her life, she had a feeding tube and she hated it.
Right.
Absolutely hated it. And she couldn't talk at all. So,
and she should have been able to die the way she wanted to die.
Right.
Yeah, that's what she's showing me. That it just wasn't fair. Wow. Well,
that's amazing.
She is okay on the other side. And she is happy to be on the other side.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting. She's showing me somebody decorating a cake, and I want to say it's a wedding cake. So is there a wedding coming up in the family?
Not that I know of.
She makes me feel like elaborate wedding cake. So just keep this in mind.
Yeah, so I've been dating this guy for 3.5 years. So maybe she's hinting.
Interesting. She's
I
telling
know.
you it's time.
Yeah. So, I know that she had told my mom that she wanted me to have, her cutter, her like cake cutter for the wedding day and that kind of stuff.
Interesting. Well, I have a feeling that you're going to get proposed to, and how cool would it be? I mean, I'm not saying it would be on Valentine's Day, but what a great opportunity, right?
Right. That would be nice.
I mean, I don't
Fingers
know.
crossed.
I don't know that he's going to have his shit together by then.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, but I feel like she's telling you that there's hope and that you're getting close to that.
Oh, good. I'm glad she's watching over, and
Yeah.
you seriously hit everything on the head.
Thank
That
you.
Mind-blowing.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, she is happy to be on the other side. And, I feel like we all choose our life path and we choose our death path. And our death path has a lot to do with our soul's growth. And so she chose a pretty tough death path. And everyone learns from witnessing that, and it raises everyone's vibration as long as they're helpful. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And she's like, you guys all passed the test. You all get straight A's. So, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. But she'll be at your wedding because she's looking forward to the cake.
Of course she is. She would never say no to cake.
Well, food is a big deal. And
Bye-bye.
she was pissy about not getting food at the end of her life. So that's funny.
Oh my gosh. And that was like such a huge thing for our family get-togethers. Like, she always made an overabundance of food. Like, there could never be enough food.
Wow. That's fantastic. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I hope to see you at the VFW.
Thank you. Yes. I'll try to get there.
Okay. Thanks. You
Thank
take
you so
care.
much for calling.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So if you message me and say, my friend told me to text you, does that mean you're not watching? Because I'd hope that you guys are watching as this is happening. Hang on here. Okay. Another 608. It is my local area code, so sometimes it just seems like that's where the bulk of the calls come from. If you don't answer, I don't give you a second chance. There's too many other people waiting to kind of give a second chance to people.
Hi, this is Lynn. I can't take.
Oh, Lynn, you are SOL. You don't get a second chance. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. You cannot call me. The rules are the rules. Okay. Yeah, don't call back. I made that really clear on the title of the YouTube podcast here.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jonna.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, and what's your name?
Tina.
And you're in the 608. Where are you?
Arena.
Where?
Arena, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's by Rio?
No, it's down by Madison.
Okay. Okay.
Spring Green.
Oh, you're right. It's Southwest. You're right. Okay. Yeah, I've been to so many different areas. So, okay. So I was in Mineral Point. Are you close to Mineral Point?
We're let me think, north of that.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. So let me just kind of tune into you and see what I can pick up here. Ooh, I can hardly keep you on the ground. You must astral travel a lot. Do you know what that means?
Yeah,
Okay. So you have really vivid dreams, don't you?
I do.
Okay. Here's the thing is, do you know you're a healer?
I've heard that.
Yeah, I get really hot hands with you. And I feel like you are naturally doing Reiki on animals and little kids, and that they all just love you. Like they want to get hugs and be touched and have you touch them because you're giving off that energy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should take a Reiki course. You're close to Madison, so there's probably plenty there. So, interesting here. Let me just kind of see who wants to come forward. I have a male coming forward who really shows me a lot of pain in the upper back, shoulder, neck area. Does that make sense?
Yeah, my dad.
Okay. Did he have an injury?
No,
It almost feels like an old injury that never healed right, if that makes sense.
not a man that I remember. I had a cousin who was in my son.
Well, that would come through a little differently. I get somebody who shows me like that at the end of their life, there was just a lot of pain through here.
Could be my grandpa.
I almost feel like it's dad, but he almost makes me feel like there was an injury that never healed right. And when it would get cold or when he would get sick, it would just really be painful.
Okay, so he had lung cancer and he never really got over that. I think maybe there was a lot of pain there.
Okay. That would make sense too. I don't know why he's showing me California or that somebody's moving to California or somebody lives there, but he makes me feel like check in with California. Does that make sense?
No, I'm going to Jamaica, but not California.
Oh, Jamaica will be fun.
I know.
He also mentions to you to have your eyes checked.
Okay.
Have you had a recent eye visit?
Not since last summer, but I had some issues with my eyes, yeah.
Okay. He's just telling me that he sits in your passenger seat at night and makes sure that you're okay.
Good.
Yeah. Do you have cataracts?
No?
Okay. Well, he just talks about nighttime driving. Interesting. He was the guy who liked the big hot meal on the table when he came home, right?
Yeah.
He's on the other side telling me that it's okay to eat popcorn for dinner. Why make a woman cook for you?
That sounds like my dad.
Well, it's funny because I feel like he's just kind of like chilled out about like I worked all day, I should have a hot meal on the table. He's like, no, I'll just eat popcorn. It's fine. And sometimes you just gotta have popcorn for dinner, right?
Right.
Oh, it's funny. He doesn't have a lot to say. He's not very talkative, but he just wants you to know that he's coming through and that he is okay and happy on the other side, and he sends his love. And he's got his feet up. He shows me just chilling out. He doesn't have to work too hard now. And he kind of likes that because he was a hard worker for his entire life, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. That's what he's showing me. Sorry, I got to stretch my legs here. And he shows me he's just really happy to not have to work hard anymore and that he's just taking a little break on the other side.
Well, good.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to get going to the next one. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Jonah.
You take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, this is so interesting. I said California, and then this message comes in from California. So that can be where I was picking up the California thing. Because honest to God, that came in after I said California.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jonna.
Hi, Jonna. This is Olga.
Hi, did you after I said California, your message popped up?
Yes, I heard you almost said it when I just showed up.
I know, that was so weird. That's crazy. So where are you in Cali?
Not far from Los Angeles, Long Beach.
Oh, nice. Nice. You know, I wish I could say I've been there, but I haven't.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely on the bucket list. I'm just so afraid I'd get there and never want to come home.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no kidding. So what are you looking for today?
I have a person I'm communicating, and I'm wondering if it's a serious thing.
Okay, say that again, slower.
I have a person I am communicating over internet, and I am thinking if this is going to be something serious.
Oh, so you want to know about a boy or a man?
Yes.
Okay, let me just see. I mean, I'm doing more mediumship in here. I'm not doing cards today, but let me just kind of take a look here. I'm going to open up your chakras.
Yeah.
I would double check everything about this person. There is some deceit. There are some things that are not true.
Like marriage, maybe?
No, like
married?
He's lying to you about something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm being shown that he's not being honest and that you have to really do some detective work to find out about him.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not so crazy about this. I feel like this is somebody who is not going to necessarily be good for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Where does he say he lives?
He says that he is a military person from Iraq.
So have you told him you wanted to FaceTime?
I didn't see him, no, only pictures.
Right. I would tell him you need to FaceTime or talk to him on the phone and listen to his accent. I am going to, I have a couple of my clients have been mixed up with some of these men who say they're in the service and they are not even American. They're like totally in another country fooling them. And so one of the things that I tell these women to do is if they have lived in this country, they would know about like US Cellular and Verizon and different cell phone companies, right?
Yeah.
So tell him you're switching your cell phone company and ask him what he recommends. And if he gets really pissed off about it, he doesn't know anything about the US.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And don't give him choices. Don't say, would you pick Verizon or US Cellular? Like, just be like, I have to switch my cell phone company. What do you recommend? What do you use? And he's going to be like,
he says that he lives over there somewhere. He doesn't say that he lives here. He does say that he lives over there.
Interesting. So why is he in Iraq?
No, he says that he lives in Iraq, somewhere like nearby, and he works. He's like a military.
For the U.S. or for Iraq?
No. He's like a medical professional or something.
For Iraq.
No, he said he told me he represents. I asked him about the U.S. Army. He said he represents not the U.S. Army, something else.
I'm going to tell you, I got right away that he was lying to you. And I promise you, if you do some investigative work, you can find out. There is a bunch of groups on Facebook about scammers. And you can go on there and post his picture and say his name. And those other scammers, the people who've been scammed, will let you know. So please, please, please investigate this. Do not send him money.
Yeah. Okay.
You already did, didn't you?
I have a question for you. Are you talking to the people who passed away? Like, I'm wondering about my grandma.
Okay, well, let me take a look here. Interesting. She shows me that at the time of her passing, that most of the family got to her. Most of the family came to see her, and there was only like one or two that didn't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I was in the United States. I just came to the United States.
Okay, so you couldn't get back to see her. And she says it's okay, and she knows how much you love her. So just know that she gets it, and she understands it, and she says it's okay that you weren't there. Okay?
That's interesting, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. She still is with you, though, so just know that.
Okay.
Okay, well, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Bye-bye. I need to do a whole kind of spend some time on the scammer thing with you guys, because so many of my clients have come to me and it's kind of the same story. And I just feel like these guys are really picking up stock pictures on the internet. They're telling you a bunch of shit. And if they can't tell you some basic facts, then you got to cut them loose and investigate, because there's groups on Facebook that are just for women who are being kind of approached by these men. And I probably get 3 or 4 requests a week from men, and they usually have like, names like John Ray, like it's a first name and a middle name, and they're just scammers is what they are. And so many of my clients have been ripped off by them. I'm calling the 715. Are we going to get an answer? Oh, no.
Hi, I can't please your name, number, and brief.
No, can do, and you don't get a call back if you don't answer. Okay, hang on. Okay, we got the 262. Lots of Wisconsin peeps. That's because we're all fucking snowed in today. Oh my gosh. I think it snowed all over the state.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jonna.
Hi, Jonna.
Who is this?
This is Dawn, but you already did one for me.
Oh, did you text again?
Did I text again? No.
Oh, this
I'm
text.
watching you.
It just popped up again. Okay, well, I will let you go.
It did?
Thanks,
Oh,
honey.
I'm sorry, but that's weird because no, I didn't.
Yeah, you just popped to the top, and so you might have just hit it by accident.
Oh, if I did, I'm sorry because I'm doing dishes and I got the phone laying there so I can watch you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Jonna.
Don't worry, it's okay. Yep. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, they did pop to the top. Interesting. Okay. Well, you didn't answer me. Okay. Some of these, what time is it? Oh, it's 6:25, so I hate to go back to the older ones. I think we're gonna wrap this up because I want to get some dinner ready for Ken and have everything warmed and heated when he comes home at 7. And I have a couple shows coming up in Kenosha and Janesville next month. And keep an eye on my events. I also booked Green Bay, and I'm on a new thing where I can book corporate events within a 500-mile radius. So I may end up getting some events in like Nebraska and some areas like that. So just keep an eye out. And those I might not have any control with the way I do with my own events right now because I'm showing up as a paid guest. So that will be a little bit different than how I normally do my events. But as always, I'm putting together new events as much as possible. I'm trying to get 2 a week right now so I can go 2 different directions. So I really thank you guys for coming in and watching today and texting me. I will be on Facebook next week and we'll be using oracle cards and tarot cards and things like that. So YouTube, I'm strictly mediumship, and Facebook, we play with cards. So I thank you guys. You take care. Make sure to subscribe and tell your friends. Thank you.